Hey, once again, it's Micah. I had a request from one of my 90-day guitar students. She was having trouble with Jason Aldean's song called "You Make It Easy," struggling with the rhythm. So this is a pretty good song to play when you're starting out. However, the rhythm could possibly be a little confusing because we're working in triplets, and we're going to talk about that. So first off, the chords are G, D, E minor, C. But this video is mainly going to be about the rhythm. So this is what it boils down to. We're dealing with triplets, so it's still 4/4 time. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. And what happens is the G comes in on the 1, then we count 2, then the D comes in on the 3, E minor comes in on the 1, on the next 1, and the C comes in on the next 3. If we're thinking about triplets, when we're counting, we need 2 beats basically in between each count. Okay, so what I like to do is just say 1 and Different people do different things. This is what I do: 1 and and then we got 2 and 3 and 4 and So that helps us to space 1 dot dot 2 dot dot 3 dot dot 4 dot dot. Okay, that helps us to keep everything spaced how it needs to be spaced to keep the song sounding right. Now, on the G chord, we have the first note that I would hit. I would, especially when the song opens up, you hear a boom, bam, boom, bam. Okay, so okay, now, so what's going on right there is you're hearing a 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 1 would be a lower note strum, so more on your bass notes. Maybe 1 to 2 strings is going to sound good. And so it's like a 1 dot dot 2. Okay, and on that 2, we're going to do a heavier strum, a bigger strum. Okay, and typically what I would do is hit on the higher strings for that. So it sounds like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, okay. So fill that in here. Okay. So and I'll put the little bitty G right here. G, D, E minor, and D, not D, C right here, C. The next thing that I would add in when you're getting good, again, this is how you're going to build up if you don't have the skill to do this, if you're finding that you struggle. I would get that. I would play along with the whole song like that and just get used to it. So you're getting used to the feel of it and so that your hand is traveling in the right direction. The next thing that I would do is I would continue all downs, and I would fill in the and uhs for each one. Okay? All the way across. Okay, so it's like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that'll sound like. So you're getting used to your hand traveling in the direction that it should be going for each one. Then the next thing that would happen would be I would start to add in the ups, and this can make things a little more difficult because whenever you want to play along, say when you get to the chorus and you're wanting to beef it up a little bit, you want it to be a little bit louder. So when you get to that, you're going to want to throw in some ups. Well, we want to make sure that those ups are in between each one of these down strokes. So to get used to the feel of that, I might would have my students start playing the so it'd be a 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so that's what I would do. I'd fill that in. Each one of these would be in between the downs that we've already done. Okay, so starting out how we did helps keep things evenly spaced, and it keeps your hand traveling in the direction that it should be going. Okay, and I'll just let you. The next line would be exactly the same. So you just fill in all the ups. Okay, now once you get used to that, doing just all the ups, then you want to come back and try and make sure that you're continuing to stay heavy on the 2 and heavier on the 4. Okay, you want to work to make sure that you're staying good on that. That's going to make things sound good. And then when you actually start playing the song, if you worked and got used to each one of those 3 different rhythms that I just showed you, then you could start to go more on the feel of what it feels like. Okay, so it's not as much I am doing, this is the strumming pattern that I'm doing, but you really start, as your hand gets used to traveling how it should, you will get used to playing what you feel or what you're hearing in your head, instead of just working on a specific pattern, and that sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but you want to practice these things. So if I were playing this song, I wouldn't play strictly any one of the patterns that I've shown you. I would do a mixture of all of them, Okay, so without getting perfectly exact, and you don't have to be perfectly exact for a song to sound right, but the beats per minute are somewhere around 40-45 beats per minute. I just kind of tapped what I'm thinking in my head, and I'm around 42 right now. But I'm going to show you the settings that I have on my metronome. As you can see right here, you see the triplets. That's what your 8th note triplet subdivision looks like. You see we're in 4/4 time. I'm around 42. So it's like a doom bop, boom bop, boom bop, boom boom doom doom doom. 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 2 3. That's exactly what I would do to play You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean. Hopefully that's been a little eye-opening for you, and you can use that video to make that song sound good for you. Put it to your bag of tricks and have fun. So once again, my name is Michael Lipsmeyer with 98 Guitar. I will see you soon in another video.